Well, hello everyone. Thanks again for clicking on the video. Just want to let you know right off the get-go that I super appreciate it. So, as you can tell by today's title, we are setting up a long-term camp from the backyard. Long-term is going to be about a week, I guess. So, what's going on is we are at the end of August and we are moving in September. It's August 25th. I live in Northeast Ohio, and we are getting just a wave of beautiful weather. We're talking 50-degree nights, talking 70-degree days. No rain, even though as a camper I wish we'd have some. But yeah, I can't pass this up. So I'm going to set up a long-term camp outside. This is where I'll sleep all week long. And yeah, so let me show you where we will be camping. This is kind of cool. I'm excited about it. Hang in there. Okay, guys, let's make our way out to the camping spot. So as I said, oh, there goes Ryder. A little blurry, but that's his, he just turned 12 yesterday. And he got like this off-road scooter, but that's not what we're here for. Even though the scooter's flipping amazing. Okay, my backyard. So as you guys can see, I kind of live out in the country. Got a couple acres. But what I want to concentrate on is this blob of trees right here. Here it comes again. All right, so this is not a woods. This is not a forest. The best way to describe it is simply how I just did, which is, sorry, these videos are for my memories more than anything. All right, yeah. So the blob of trees, oh, I don't know, 75 feet long, maybe 50 feet wide. It's just, that's it. It's almost brush. But Ryder and I kind of cleaned out an area on the inside. In our little walkway. Look at that. How amazing. So this is where I do a lot of my camping, and what we actually refer to this as is the proving grounds. But you can see, once you get back in here, it's almost like you're out in the forest. It's my little getaway, my own backyard. I'm very, very blessed to have this. Giant pile of rocks, some junk bricks, made a little firewood holder. But yeah, all right, so there it is. There's the proving grounds. Up next is what tent will I choose? So in the next shot, camp is going to be completely set up, and I'll show you guys around camp, and I'll show you why I chose the tent I chose. I'm excited to show you. Well, it's probably in the thumbnail, so you've probably already seen it, but anyways, see you in the next shot. Well, I didn't expect this, but it started to rain. So camp's not completely set up yet, but I did get the tent up. Which you don't know what it is yet. All right, once this rain settles, I go back to setting up camp. See you guys when I'm all done. Oh, listen to that rain. All right, everyone. Well, I'll be honest with you. Let's see, when I made the other part of the video, that was a Sunday night or a Monday night. I don't even remember. However, here we are. It is now a week has gone by. A week of work has gone by, and we're camping. We've camped. I've slept outside every night, so I'm excited. Let me show you the setup, and then we're going to eat some supper. So let me reverse this camera, and here we go. All right, here we are, guys. Oh, how nice does this look? It's not quite nighttime yet. It's about 6:30 at night. But I'm gearing up. This is where I'll spend the rest of the evening at. So I'll have a fire. We're going to make some supper. And Yeah. So the tent is the One Tigris Platoon. One of my favorite tents of all time, right here. I mean, just think, even though right now I'm only 100 feet away from my house, if you had this, you know, at a regular campsite and you were doing a nice long-term camp, you could have coolers, all protected. Just a ton of room in here. I've got the enter in there. Now, typically I do not run, when I use a platoon, I do not run it with this middle stake, but because I'm gone all day at work or whatever, if a rainstorm was to come in, it's not going to pull up. So typically what I do is I just have this one and this one, and it's straight across. But if a rainstorm was to come in, the water would pool up. So because it's a long-term camp, I put the one in the middle there, making that upside down V, and it just lets the water shed off of there. So, all right, let's go inside here. Oh, we got our little lanterns. Yeah, you gotta have, that's, it just, the ambiance is awesome. Got a little fire going. And all right, so in here we have plenty of water. We have our cooking, our little kitchen over here. A little bit of coffee. Over here we have another table with some lanterns and stuff. I've actually haven't used those at all. And then inside, we got, that's actually an Ozark Trail, like literally like a $10 sleeping bag. It has got down into the about 45. This morning it was 46 degrees when I woke up. I was completely comfortable in it, no problem. Airloft pillow from Trekology with, I don't know if you can see, but I put an Ozark Trail camping pillow in there. It makes it really comfortable. I've wrapped my air mattress, which is also a Trekology. I think it's the 140. I've wrapped it in a blanket, and I've also put a blanket on the ground. And what that does, that just makes everything a lot more comfortable. There's not a lot of noise when I move around and stuff. So, yeah. Oh, look at that. I don't really use camping chairs anymore. I just sit on this. Once I got one of these, they're amazing. It's from One Tigris. All right, guys. Let's make some supper. All right, so for tonight's supper, classic, man. Got the mac and cheese with the already made cheese that you just add in. And we've got 2 cheddar bratwursts that we're gonna, you know, mix it all in. All right. Let's get this Amazon, let's see here, where's the little clicker? Where'd you put the clicker at? Oh, there it is. This little stove has been amazing. And it's like 30 bucks or something. I don't know, 20 bucks. But what I like is you can really adjust the heat compared to like some of these backpacking stoves that are just full on. Anyways, we're going to brown this up, guys, and then we're going to get into the mac and cheese, and then we'll mix it all together. So, see you in a little bit here. Okay, this, you know, you're just heating them up, but that's about done. Set that over on this table. One of the advantages of having metal tables over the nylon ones. Now we'll add our water here and get this cranking. There we go. All right, we'll let that boil, and I'll see you guys in a few. All right, well, we just added the macaroni, so this will have to boil. And it says like 11, 12 minutes. So, anyways, forgot to get the shot of pouring the macaroni in. Oh, that would have been satisfying. But you are just going to all have to deal with it. All right. I will see you probably after I drain the water and all that fun stuff. All right. See you guys in a little bit. All right. Well, we got the mac and boiled. Now let's add our bratwursts. And then the cheese. This is nothing new in the world of camping. It's a very, very easy meal and very fulfilling. Nothing healthy about. Oh my goodness, that's like me in the morning, if you know what I mean. Yeah. So let me get this in there, guys, and we will mix it all up. And I will see you guys when I take my first bite. Be right back. Well, guys, dinner is served. Mac and cheese with bratwursts. Oh yeah, look at that. It doesn't have a prayer. I'm going to destroy this. I am very hungry. Let's have our first bite. I should not be eating this good. Well, in my backyard. I was going to say in the woods, but in my backyard. Guys, I'm going to sit by the fire. I'm going to enjoy this meal. And I'll see you guys before bed. All right. All right, good morning. It's about 4:30 on a Sunday morning right now. Got a fire going. We got our little oil lantern going. And a cup of coffee. I tell you what, fires are amazing, but a morning fire is my favorite fire. I love it, especially if you can get it going before the sun comes up. Sit next to it with some coffee and let your mind go and just give yourself an hour of that and you will feel so refreshed. Folks, I just want to show you that you don't have to go miles into the woods to have a camping experience. I'm very lucky to have this tiny little patch of woods that I turned into a campsite. Makes me feel like I'm out in the woods. But you can do the same thing in your own backyard. And that's what I want to show with this video. I'll be honest, this entire video is the span of about 3 weeks. And I've been sleeping outside every night other than, I think, about 2 of them when it was a full moon. When it's a full moon, I can't sleep at night. I don't know what's up. Well, there's just a lot of energy. So anyways, if you made it this far, thank you so much. And that's going to be about it. I'm not really making any breakfast or any shots like that. I'm just going to sit here and enjoy my coffee next to the fire. Thanks again, everybody, and I want you all to have a nice day.